Alright, so here's another example of an objective selected question. This is from the exam from last year, 2024. If you scroll forward to slide 3, I will talk you through the question, and then after that we'll show you how to gain marks. So like I showed you in the previous video, this question always begins with, to what extent is it accurate to state that poorer countries were most affected by the COVID-19 pandemic? So look at the sources. If countries that are poorer were more affected by COVID, that means it's accurate. However, if richer countries were more affected by COVID, that means it's inaccurate. So in the next few slides, I'll take you through how to answer it and gain marks. Remember, for this question, 2 highlighters, 1 colour accurate, 1 colour not accurate. Remember, to make it easier for the marker to look and to mark your work, I would use the heading, evidence to support the statement that poorer countries were most affected by COVID. This whole section would gain 7 marks for accurate. So the first section, again, states that it's accurate. It uses 2 sources, and it also gives a final comment in bold where you've used math skills and use language that's called evaluative language like significant. The next paragraph uses 2 sources. It's accurate, again, source A and source C, that would gain 2 marks. And the final paragraph, again, states that it's accurate. Remember, you have to do that at the start of every paragraph. If it's accurate and you're talking about that, please mention that. In the final bit or paragraph, I use 2 sources, and again, that would gain 2 marks. So have a look through this answer, look at the previous sources on the PowerPoint, and try to work out what I did to arrive at these answers, what I did to basically get 3 marks, 2 marks, etc. All right. So now we've got the opposite heading, evidence to oppose that it's not accurate, that poorer countries were not most affected. Have a look at the top paragraph and just try to work out how many marks that would get. I'll just pause for a wee minute. So hopefully you've worked out that that would gain 3 marks. So the statement is inaccurate. You've used source A, you've used source B. At the end of it, you have also added a comment about the sources. The UK, the USA, Sweden had twice the rise in unemployment as Pakistan and 9 times the rise of Burundi. So that's using your math skills, evaluation skills to kind of add a comment. So that would gain 3 marks. So overall, to finish off this answer to the objective selective question, you must make a clear judgment. So overall, is it accurate to state that poorer countries were most affected by COVID? I would say yes, it is. That poorer countries were most affected. So the statement is correct or accurate. And I've added 2 examples about vaccination levels and also about GDP per capita. So GDP per capita is how much money a country makes per person. If it's lower, they make less money. So the conclusion is 2 new examples that would gain 2 marks. So this whole answer would easily gain 10 marks. Okay, hope that helps.